Mr. Anthony. Tell me about your business. Tell me
All
about
right.
the water heater company.
Our name says it all. We are the water heater company. We specialize in residential water heating services. It's our hedgehog concept, as oh man, Jim Collins would put it. It's the thing that we believe we can be the best at in the world. So we're going all in on water heaters, and we've been doing it since January of 2019. We go to a lot of homes every month, and one of the things that we see unfortunately, is that most water heaters are not installed correctly. Most water heaters are not maintained properly, and most homeowners are not aware that their water heater wasn't installed correctly or that they were supposed to maintain it. So I
Probably.
would say one of the things that really separates us is that we actually install them correctly. We educate our clients on how to properly take care of their water heater, and we provide the maintenance. A lot of companies will do an installation and then you never hear from them again. So we'll actually remind our clients when their maintenance is due, what maintenance should be done, and not just what should be done, but why it should be done
How often do you need maintenance on a water heater?
annually.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on a few factors. At least here it's annually because we have really hard water in Southern California.
Mm.
So tankless water heaters, when you're flash heating water, you're going to develop calcium deposits on the heat exchanger. So you have to descale those. So if you have no water treatment system, you have to do it annually. And then a tank water heater is going to develop scale deposits as well, but they settle into the bottom of the tank. And then your burner has to heat through the sediment deposit. So it reduces the efficiency of the water heater. Over time, it becomes less and less efficient because you're heating through a thicker and thicker layer of sediment.
Hmm.
So we want to flush that out. And then that's another thing, you asked earlier what makes us different. We've worked with four different agencies since we started the company prior to CI Web Group.
So like
And
one a year. You're averaging one a year, maybe.
well, we're at 7.5, so not quite that bad. It's funny. When I say that, I almost feel like, am I the problem? Um, but I try to be a good partner. But the reality is I'm constantly trying to grow and lead and advance and find new ways of doing things. And that's exactly why I would move from one partner to another because I felt like every relationship I had, I was the one pushing, I was the one trying to come up with ideas, and I wasn't getting a lot back. It just felt like the same playbook from everybody. It's like, okay, well, we're going to write 2 blogs a month and we're going to do this much keyword optimization on your website. And we did, I would get my monthly report and it just looked like the same report with a few different words every month. And when AI started taking the world by storm, I started realizing that I could move a lot faster. And I was like, well, if everyone is following the same playbook, then how are we ever going to get ahead?
Right.
And then I found you guys and I was like, well, they're not following the same playbook. And if they're using AI way more than I'm using it and AI made me faster, then how much faster can they make or help our company grow?
So one of the biggest things we always push for is comfortable in the uncomfortable, getting comfortable in the uncomfortable. Um, because that's where the true growth actually happens, and that's where you're able to see areas of opportunity to be better and should always be striving 1% every day to improve yourself. So I think that is something that CI Web Group does really well is always pushing the limits and seeing what more we can do, how can we do things differently, how can we show up better? So I like that answer.
Well, and that actually aligns with two of our core values at the water heater company. One of them is raise the bar. So we're wanting to not just meet the standard, but actually raise the bar and try to help set a new standard. And
Mhm.
one of the ways that we do that is by another one of our core values, which is better every day. And so you just said 1% better every day.
1%.
We talk about that a lot here too. So we do a great job. I would say we're already way above average, but um, if we're just comparing ourselves to ourselves and looking in the mirror, we would just want to get 1% better every day. Talk about being uncomfortable. I thought that I was good at keeping up with things, but man, you guys really push me in a good way.
Yeah,
It's
good. I know
been it's
we
been
had that
challenging.
conversation the other week, and you're like, man, I just feel like there's always so much more. And it's like, there is. There
There
is
is.
like an unlimited, endless amount of more. Um, so that we can always be building more and doing more. It's just like at what point do we say, okay, we're good on this for now. Let's look at this portion of our online presence or focus on another section of it. But there's always going to be more. There's always at freaking least every day 1% that more we can be doing or be doing better.
And Jen was a big part of it. Pump her tires for a second. I've talked about this story a couple of times. I don't know if you know it actually, but my very first call was with Mike, and about 15 minutes in, Jen joined the call, and she said, I saw the name of the water heater company on the calendar and thought it was interesting. I wanted to see what it was all about, and we proceeded to have a 3 hour Zoom meeting together while she's holding her grandson sleeping in her arms. And I think Mike disappeared at a certain point because he's like, all right, well, they're just going to keep going. So it was really great to chat with her for 3 hours. And I never at any point in that call felt like she was selling something to me. She
Mm,
was really just getting to know me and our business and trying to understand what I was looking for. And then after that call, I think it still took me like 2 months before I made a decision. And even after I made the decision, I wanted to have another call because I had a few questions. And so we had a call on December 23rd of last year of 25, and we did like another 3 hours. I know we're partners in business, but I am buying a service from you guys, and I like all of you because I think that you genuinely care about your clients and about our success. And ironically, I just didn't mean to say that, but one of our core values is genuine care. So I guess that goes to show that it really does matter to me. Before CI Web Group, it was just a tool to help me write things better and faster.
mm,
And since then, it has become a pretty integral part of the way that I do everything. I have AI on every one of my screens essentially all the time now, and almost everything I do is somehow assisted by AI in some way. So it's become a big part of the business, and it's helped me move a lot faster. I've implemented it with my team, so all of my team is using it now, which is
mm,
making them a lot faster. The last 3 to 4 months,
mhm.
everything has just changed. I don't know what's going on with Google, but um, there was like a shelf. We had 6 of our best months ever as a business in a row, and then a 40% drop in April. And April, May, June were just really rough months. And um, I'm sure that has something to do with AI and Google making changes. Um, we hear a lot of clients saying that they found us on ChatGPT. In fact, ChatGPT is running ads now, and we have ads that are live on ChatGPT as of about a week or so ago. So I think that more and more people are going to be going to their AI of choice and asking their AI to find them a company instead of Googling it. And even if they do Google it, Google's using their own AI for AI overviews, and
Mm.
people aren't scrolling. So, I don't know how your SEO rankings are going to play into the AI overviews. If
Right.
you're not on the first page of Google, will you still show up in the AI overview? It'll be interesting to see how that goes. The ability to make changes seems to be pretty rapid. The amount of changes we've made in the last 7 to 10 days is pretty extraordinary. So I
Yeah.
would say that's probably the biggest benefit so far is, um, and you know what? I honestly don't even know how it all works still. I think I have a general understanding of Hydra and how it functions, but I'm still wrapping my head around it. But I think that's so far one of the biggest benefits is the ability to make changes quickly. I believe the site performance and speed is largely due to Hydra as well.
Hmm.
I know just on like launch day, the tests that you guys did and the scores that came back were pretty incredible. Um, and they've even improved since then. So that's another benefit. Um, I will say the thing that I'm the most excited about is we see a 59% higher average ticket from leads that come through our website than we do leads that come through a lead generation platform like Yelp or Angie. So 59% higher average ticket. And if we can increase the number of leads that we get through our own website, we're getting higher average tickets across the board and a lower ad spend
Mm.
because we're not paying per lead. We're paying more of a flat rate for the services. So we will become much more profitable this way. I was very fearful to put price online. You guys have encouraged me to do so. We've put all of our pricing online.
Mhm.
Um, we haven't had a fall off in leads. If anything, I'm not on the phones all that often anymore, answering calls, but I have been in the last few weeks because I want to just see what people are saying. And I actually have a one specific one that I remember. He's like, "Yeah, I was looking at your guys' prices online and I wanted to ask about the expansion tank." And he started asking me, what it does and how it works because it's one of the add-ons when you're building your own package. And he's like, "So I saw your starting price and I saw this and I know I don't have one, but what is it and what does it do?" And we ended up going out to this house and we sold the job and we replaced their water heater for them. And I think if anything, it's actually preparing people earlier on in the process for what our prices are going to look like, and it makes the technician's job even easier. Operationally, it's actually been great for us too, because one of the things that we're
Mhm.
doing is we standardized our diagnostic fee or our service call fee, and we apply it across all jobs now. And what we used to do is if we were slow, we would waive it, or we would have all these gray area parameters. But now what we do is if somebody's not willing to pay for us to come out to the property, then we send them a link. Well, look, if you're interested in pricing and you think you know what you want already, check out our online price building tool. Here's the link. Go ahead and build a quote. And then if they like the price or they like the service and they want to work with us, then great. If not, then we didn't waste our money with gas.
Right.
We didn't create a frustration for our technician going out there and, trying to haggle with somebody, because that's not really what we're trying to do. We want to have a great experience for both our clients and our own team. So our technicians are very appreciative of this. Our closing rate is up, our average ticket is up. Our booking rate is actually up on the phones too, which is surprising, but everything's up.
Yay, I love to hear that.
Jen actually sent me a text that she goes, it was something along the lines of like, we can definitely try. I'll try anything and break everything, and we'll figure it out, or something like that. And I love that attitude because I feel like I'm somebody who likes to push things and challenge people naturally, not because I'm trying to be a jerk, but just because I want to think outside the box or win the race or whatever it is. And I'm so often met with resistance to that. It's nice to finally have someone who's like, bring it on. Actually, Jen actually sent me that text last week saying, bring it on. And I was like, okay, you asked for it. And so I sent her so much stuff last week. Um, and it was like, okay, no problem. We're going to build it all.
I love that.
So we
Yeah,
build it
working
and
with
it's all
her
done.
is something else, right?
Yeah. Well,
Sometimes
it's
I'm
like she
like,
doesn't
okay,
sleep.
she doesn't sleep. Yeah.
I'll be working on something and send it to her at like 1:30 in the morning, thinking that I'm the crazy person that's up late and should I even be sending it right now? And then at 2:15, I'll get a response. And I'm like, why are you up right now? But then I'm still up. So then we have this back and forth at like 3 in the morning. And it's pretty incredible. I don't know if she's always doing that or if it's just by chance sometimes, but no, she's great to work with. She has great ideas. She's constantly pushing the envelope. And and again, I think that mentality has trickled into the culture of CI Web Group because I feel it from everybody. I mean, even from you, I'll send you a text at an odd hour of the day and you're responding to me. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even expect you to respond. I figured I'd hear back from you tomorrow morning. But it's great to work with people who are so dedicated and care so much that it's like I don't know. Talking to friends.
So, would you recommend CI Web Group? It sounds like that's a yes. You did recommend us to one of your friends.
I
Uh,
did, and I will continue to recommend you to anyone who wants to listen.